I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Follow me on Instagram at hoops_raps_wrestling. Follow my Twitter, hoops_wrestling. Now, let's get into it. The topic of today is the House of Edge. Judgment Day. You feel me? But don't get me wrong. Edge and Judgment Day definitely have a lot of similarities to the House of Black and AEW. They do. But it's kind of different. The House of Edge is taken way more seriously. The House of Black, it feels like it was forced together. Like nobody was asking for the House of Black. It didn't make no sense the way they got together, to be honest. Malachi Black didn't need Brody King, and then he definitely didn't need Buddy Matthews. It was just like internet booking, you feel me? It was honestly internet booking because Tommy and Brody King was a tag team in PWG, and then the Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews they had a bunch of matches together in WWE. But they had a bunch of matches against each other in WWE. That doesn't mean we want to see them as a tag team. Like, that's where Tony Khan be messing up at. I ain't gonna hold you. Tony Khan definitely spends way too much time on the internet trying to just do internet fan stuff, gangsta. We did not need the House of Black. The House of Edge, on the other hand, definitely feels warranted and needed for a couple of reasons. Edge has been back for now, 3 years? He's been back for 3 years. And he said it, like, he's not going to wrestle forever. He's not. Whatever contract he's on now, I don't expect him to sign another 5-year contract. Like, whenever this deal is done, I think that's it for Edge. You feel me? He just want to go off in his own way. And we might get a Christian match. Imagine that if Christian come back to WWE and has Edge's last match. That would be crazy. But we've seen Edge do everything so far in these 3 years. He was a top babyface, you feel me? He had a WrestleMania main event. We've seen him be a little bit heelish. We've seen him have the great match with Seth Rollins that everybody wanted. We've seen all of that, you feel me? He did stuff with his wife already. That was something he had to get off his list. And now he's a heel. This is the first time he's ever had a heel faction. The Edge was not a real faction, you feel me? When Ryder and Hawkins was there, those was his geeks. They literally had the same haircut as him. That wasn't a faction. The Judgment Day is a real faction now, you feel me? And definitely you have Damian Priest, who everybody loved the NXT, but there'll be booking definitely side with people on them. And Rhea Ripley, who everybody loves from NXT, but the booking side with them a little bit. So I feel like there's definitely a lot of good things that could come out this House of Edge thing, gangsta. And then it seems like Monday Night Raw always has a top faction like every year or 2 years or so, you feel me? First they had the OC, the original club with AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson. They was running roughshod for a minute. Then we had the Hurt Business about 2 years ago. They was running roughshod with all the belts. I would not be surprised if Judgment Day at one point in time gets all the belts. You feel me? Right now they're doing it with the Bloodline, but they're going to give Judgment Day all the Raw belts. You feel me? Respectfully. Or probably just Edge and Priest as the tag team and Rhea Ripley as the women's. But there's a lot of good stuff that could come out of this Judgment Day faction. Gangsta. I want them to add Champa because they already got a girl. The House of Black doesn't have a girl. And now if they add a girl, it would be because of WWE. So if they add Champa, that would be good too. You feel me? But if they don't need him. But it's like if you do, that fake would be cute. But if you don't, whatever. But it's a lot of good that could come from this gangster. Rhea Ripley was a tag team with Nikki Ash and Liv Morgan. She made it work, you feel me? But I feel like they did that because she was a babyface. And you don't want her to not do nothing, you feel me? You don't want her to not do nothing. They don't have a mid-card women's belt, and it's the tag team belt. So it's like we got to put 2 people for the mid-card belt, if that makes sense, instead of just having one person go after it. Damian Priest was a United States champion for a long time, and he was booked very, very, very strong, very strong. So it's like, it's a lot of good stuff that could come out of this, you feel me? Let them feud with with AJ Styles and Finn Balor for a little while. Then have them feud with Cody Rhodes, you feel me? Have them feud with Kevin Owens. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they could do with the Judgment Day, you feel me? In my opinion. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.